Or at least, well, more specifically, it's it's easy for things to roll downhill when people are less understanding or have smaller departments.
How dare you hide Lord Sakuza from me?
Ouchie. Honestly, love corporate life more than small IT, more professional and better understood. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, big corporate sucks for a lot of people, especially like software developers, from what I
Lord
understand.
Sakuza, if you won't come to me, at least
But IT seems like the thing where the bigger the department and like the better understanding generally. Let's get our confetti on. I feel like that's just kind of how it goes with like most departments. Not most departments. That's how it goes with a lot of things. The bigger the department of people that actually know what they're talking about, the more like-minded individuals you find. Smaller shop means less people to share burdens. Oh yeah. Ouchie. Ouchie. It's weird because I'm a rebellious philosopher type working in big corpo, but it's actually really nice. Yes. I completely understand how that is. I feel like the bigger the department, the more like-minded individuals you find with that. That just want a paycheck and want to make life more than just their work. We're almost there. There we go. She goes down.
I'm so glad. Lord Sakuza brought me that man in his stead. Oh, and he's right over there.
Ah, okay. Another prayer bead. Breath of Life Shadow. Latent skill that recovers vitality. Experiencing battles with powerful opponents further deepens this moment of respite. That's perfect. Could work for some small startup for 3x the money, but the stress would kill me. Exactly like you said. My life is more than just my work. Couldn't handle the small startup lifestyle. Yeah. Like, really, what I find people want is to make enough money slash get enough experience by working in a startup for just long enough that they can get hired by a big corporation or a bigger corporation that has a little bit more professionalism and a little less risk versus reward, and just want to go home at the end of the day. Everybody wants to clock in, make the money that they do, and then clock out. Get home, live life, do more than just work. Although some people really do just live their life wanting nothing but work.
Is that you? Are you there, Shinobi?
Yes.
I must give you my thanks, Shinobi.
Your thanks.
You brought the shamisen player to me just a moment ago. She caressed me while playing her sweet melody. It was a different song than before. Like a lullaby. A peaceful, warm melody. She spoke to me as she played. Thank you for coming to me, she said. It turns out she was calling to me this whole time. Shinobi, please, take this.
Jinza's Jizo statue. Buddha effigy bound in a light pink cloth. Raised in prayer between one's palms to restore a note of resurrected power. To enswathe the Jizo statue is to express feelings of parental love. Lord Sakuza, please take this cloth and use it to bundle this little one so that he may live on in peace.
I'm so very tired now.
So the new skill you got is like lifesteal skill, but only on kill. But you pretty much only fight 1v1. How is that ever useful? It's more for like area progression. It's not like particularly useful. Although in boss fights it does usually help give back a little bit of HP. Ah, he's dead now. Well, at least he got to die peacefully. It's also a little bit helpful in boss fights, especially because you'll get death blows, and when you have the hard mode on, you take a lot of chip damage from imperfect blocks. So I'm bound to heal at least a little bit from that. Is a death blow just like after the guard break hit? Yeah, pretty much. You got it in one. It's also very useful for fighting clusters of enemies like this. I want to hear what you have to say, pal. It's fine. We'll just kill this group of guys. Like right there showed off exactly how useful it was. I took a little bit of damage from ticks. I get a little bit of HP back whenever I kill, or I get the death blows. It means I don't... It's like... it's more of passive regen, would be the way to describe it. He takes a sip, I take a sip. Can we get in here? I believe we can. Ah, yes, we can. Hello, sir.
Hello?
You got a whole lot of sake in here.
What are you doing?
It feels... Oh, that's good. It's melting inside. But it's not enough. Keep pouring. Pour until it brims. Come forth, my people. Come forth and drink
right. Gonna get ready for bed soon. Good combo today. We did physics, philosophy, manga, work-life balance, the whole gambit. Hey, if there, one, thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate having good company. Somebody that allows me to ping pong my silly thoughts. But thanks again, and I'm glad you appreciated the conversation too. It's always good to see you around here, Unholy. Always good to hear differing opinions and like different takes from different walks of life. I would rather not live in an echo chamber. Ooh, another prayer bead. It is important for me to hear from people that, I mean, you definitely have more life experience than I do. I've lived a very, I'll say, sheltered, specific life. I had to overcome a lot of different trials before I could get to this point. But I'm no better than anybody else. I simply am. Especially hard nowadays when the echo chamber is algorithmically encouraged. Oh man, don't get me started on that. That's something that I've been talking to my spouse about a lot lately. There was oh, what's his name? I'm pretty sure I still have it in my feed here. Who is it? It's Technology Connections. He was talking about how the algorithms are ruining us because we're so expected to conform to them, and like we expect everything to come to us. Because of the way that the algorithms work. We expect to have everything sort of spoon-fed to us. And that's something that oh, a chest under the waterfall. That's how you know it's a good video game. What does it have? Ooh, divine grass. An item that I will never use, but it is surely something to remember. The item under the waterfall gambit. Or is it just the gamer's waterfall gambit? But yes, Technology Connections, their video about the algorithm, which funnily enough was fed to me by the algorithm. Because I wasn't even subscribed to him. I'd watched one video about dishwashers that he did. Good video, by the way. That guy's channel, solid stuff. I think that he seems like an individual of interesting merit, to say the least. Somebody to consider. Ow. Listening to if you don't know what you're talking. If you don't already have opinions on the matters. Not that I expect you, Unholy, specifically. Ever heard of him? Browsed through his content, and it looks like good content. Yeah, I thought that he brought up some good points, if nothing else. It's also fun to embrace learning about tech that I otherwise would not have. because I'm like, I'll say 60% tech literate. I definitely need people to tell me why things work the way that they do. At least for a lot of technologies. Like, I enjoy engineering, but it is one of those things that I simply would never have embraced more had I not had people tell me how things work. Then again, I did watch a lot of how it works when growing up. That was now that's a show. I'd get up. I'd Oh no, my skill points. Oh well. I'd get up early. I'd watch. I'd get ready. I'd watch about 30 minutes of how it's made. I'd go, wow, I didn't know about that before. And then I'd move on. I'd go walk down to the bus stop. Ah, simpler days. Certainly simpler. I won't say better. You have a very healthy mindset. Learn some physics and philosophy and you'll be unstoppable. You know what? That's probably one of the nicest things that I've ever had somebody say to me on the internet. Thank you very much. I'll just stop it. That's one of the nicest things anybody has ever said to me. So thank you. That means a lot to hear. I try to be an open-minded individual. That just says to me that I'm on the right path, at the very least, or going in the right direction. Ow. Alright, catch you next time. Have a good one. Thanks again for stopping by. Now to fight the corrupted monk. Does the Sapimaru actually work well against her too? That's something that I do not know. Ow. Oh, fuck. This is a... I remember last time I played, I got caught up on the corrupted, or the true monk. Maybe I should embrace using yes, perfect. Maybe find spaces where I can do that more reliably without getting my ass turbo punished. Like that. Now that's the space to pull it out. We have damage done. I should definitely pop another divine. Seriously watch the Quantum Eraser vid. Want to ask about it next time I catch you. Oh, don't worry. I will be doing at least cursory glances over the topics discussed. And if it's a video, then all the easier for me to consume and form my own thoughts and learn more. I'm always happy to be learning. If I'm not learning, am I stagnating? That's a question that everybody should ask themselves, IMO. If we're here, we might as well be bettering ourselves. Or at least trying not... Harm reduction, reduce the backsliding, because it does happen. I'm not going to judge for people backsliding. At least not too harshly, as long as you're defending important tenets like individualism. Well, not necessarily individualism, but important things like free will. Ow. Respect for the individual. That's what I mean to say. That's the thing I'm aiming for. Oh, fuck. Ouch. You don't really need... Ow. Okay, we're just rolling into getting hit now. As long as people are respecting the individual, that's what I want to be the takeaway. Also aim for kindness. Strive for acknowledging faults while still being kind. Ow. Completely forgetting my combo I need to embrace here for the monk. Ouchie. But yeah, if people are backsliding, you don't need to... You don't need to be mean about... You don't need to be mean about when people backslide. Here, I'm even gonna circle this. I'll catch it next time. Probably... What do I have going on tomorrow? I can see it. We'll see how long it is. If it's like 2 hours, then it may end up being like a Monday thing. Or another time. But I will end up watching how Quantum Eraser rewrites the past. That is going to get watched. But yes, we don't need to strive for perfection. That's a fool's errand. Ow. At least like in the day-to-day. I know that I was browsing Twitch earlier, and I saw a lot of people going no-hit runs on Sekiro, which is like, that's a level of practice and diligence that I don't think I've ever had for anything. But it would be cool. I would love it if I could get good enough at a video game to be able to do no-hit runs. Although I feel like that would be easier in something like Resident Evil, where it's a lot more learning specific patterns. I have thought about doing some Resident Evil speedruns. Or an attempt at a Resident Evil speedrun on stream. But, I don't think I'm at the level generally. No. Okay, keep up the pressure. Ouch. We were so close. No, I mistimed it. No, I missed. Oh well. I think I remember my first playthrough specifically having a lot of issues with the Corrupted Monk. Specifically because I was like, how do I actually do damage? I don't want to use my consumables. Suffering from consumable weariness. Not weariness, wariness. If I use it now, I don't know if I'll never be able to use it in the late game. It's that FOMO. The fear of missing out on using a consumable. Is that really a good way to go about it? My spouse... My spouse played Baldur's Gate 3 and used consumables frequently. And one thing I noticed, oh god, is they had a significantly easier time overall than I did. And they were on hard mode. They were on the did they do the one save mode? I don't know if they did. But yes, I think part of it was I am cursed by RNG. Not that anybody is, but they watched me play and they were like, wow, you're getting really unlucky. I thought that was very funny. It was extra funny to me because ow. It was extra funny to me how much harder of a time I was having. Oh god. Because I was just on normal. Because that's the kind of gamer that I am. At least for my first run through. Whereas my spouse is a do it on hard or don't do it at all type. Now. Okay, come on. There we go. Goodbye, corrupted monk. Shinobi execution. Memory. Corrupted monk. The corrupted monk watched over the cave entrance deep in Mibu village. Mibu breathing technique. Secret method of breathing known as the Mibu breathing technique. This latent skill allows one to dive underwater as well as breathe underwater indefinitely. Developed by the founder of Mibu village. Those who seek to join the procession must master the Mibu breathing technique. Without it, the divine dragon cannot be met. It's true. One moment, my spouse got off work. Gotta get back to them. How many of these do we have? Oh, okay. We have a pretty moderate amount. We still have enough divine confetti. I don't remember where the gourd is. Let's aim for flowing water next. Yeah, I think flowing water would be the next best acquisition. The cross. All of these options are good, but I would like it. Mid-air. Oh, I should also get the mid-air prosthetic tool. Yeah, lots of skill options that I'm looking for here. We can now go to the valley. Oh, let's also... Not the reflection of strength. We don't need to worry about that. Enhance our attack power. Remnant, corrupted monk. The corrupted monk donned the mask of a fierce guardian deity. Her form was nebulous, appearing as if in a dream. What reason could there have been for guarding the Mibu village cave entrance? Good question. But we have achieved something. The Shelter Stone. We've acquired the Shelter Stone. A stone found on an altar deep within the village of the water dwellers. Stones will sometimes appear in the bodies of those who have long drank from the Fountainhead waters. Step into the marital shrine and offer the fragrant, auspicious stone, one of the incense ingredients sought by the divine heir for immortal severance. Altar of the Shelter Stone. Shelter stones such as this are an auspicious omen, sweetly scented for a bridal offering. The palanquin awaits with open arms. Last time we got in one of these, we stabbed a snake's eye, so... Who knows? Although we did also kill the giant snake. We have acquired both persimmons. Maybe we should eat some rice too, just so that we can achieve something more. Give our favorite. Well, there's two really important children in this game. Give our second, I guess our second favorite child, some rice or a
Oh,
persimmon.
Shinobi of the Divine Air, I awaited your return. Please take this rice.
Thank you.
Bless us with bountiful harvest.
The
You
rice.
have my gratitude.
Of course. Rice is a precious thing. Remember to chew properly before swallowing. Thank you for visiting.
Thank you, divine child. You have wisdom beyond your years. A running theme within the games that we've been playing recently. I do love a wise child.